students, class 10 chapter 6 trigonometry. Today we are going to see the trigonometric ratios and reciprocal complementaries and its identities, right? Here especially the trigonometrics is defined through a right angle triangle. The trigonometry is defined through the right angle triangle. Without the right angle triangle we cannot be able to find the angles or sides in a triangle. So especially this triangle is, so it explained only through the right angle triangle, right? Let's see that what are the trigonometric ratios we have. First of all, I already told you it is in the right angle triangle, explained through the right angle triangle. First we have the ratios, basic ratios, that is sin theta and then cosine theta, tangent theta and then cotangent theta and then secant theta, cosecant theta. These are the ratios. Especially here we have sin, cos and tan is the basics, and then I already told you it is through only the right angle triangle. Right angle triangle means the condition is one of the angle is 90 degree, right? So always the longest side is called the hypotenuse side. Right? The longest side, it will be always in the opposite to the 90 degree. Opposite to 90 degree is the longest side, so we take this the hypotenuse side. If the angle theta is inclined here, if angle theta is inclined here means wherever the angle is there and then opposite place is called opposite side. See, angle is here, so the angle's opposite side is opposite side and the remaining one is the adjacent side. So the hypotenuse side is always the longest side. The opposite side and adjacent side is always based on, the place will be based on the angle. Suppose in case the same right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse side, we shortly used HYP, right? If the angle is inclined here, see the difference. If the angle is inclined here means the theta, the angle's opposite side is opposite. Then remaining one is the adjacent. So based on the angles, the opposite and adjacent only interchanged. Opposite and adjacent side is decided only for the based on the angles. Next we see the ratios of this. We know that sin theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse side, and cos theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side, and then tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. So how we can easily remember this means I introduced you to 9 words. If you know these 9 words, we can able to find the ratios of this trigonometrics, right? Here I introduce the words. Some people have curly brown hair though perfect blue. This is the short idea to remember the ratios, right? See, I am going to underline the first letter in each case. Here S means mentioned as a sign. Some people, P means it is a perpendicular term. P means it is a perpendicular. Where it is a perpendicular, opposite side is the perpendicular side, right? So always it is a, and then H means hypotenuse side, right? Some people have means sign opposite divided by hypotenuse side. The ratios we always use in the ratio means opposite side is to hypotenuse side. That is the ratio, right? And then ratio can be written in the form of division, right? So we are writing the division method. And C is curly brown hair. Some people have curly brown hair, though perfect blue. C is for cos. B means it is a base. Base is always the adjacent side. Base is always the adjacent side. And H means hypotenuse side. So cos theta is equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse side. And then T is tan theta. P, I already told you, it is a perpendicular. Perpendicular means opposite side. And base means adjacent side. So tan theta is equal to opposite divided by adjacent side. This is the very easy and understandable method to, we can recall that easily, right? The ratios. Or otherwise, if you go to the proof, how we can find the ratios of, by using the proof. We have the proof to find out the ratios, right? Such a mathematical method, we have the proof of the ratios. This 3 is the basic ratios. If you know this 3, we can able to write the remaining 3 ratios, that is cot, secant and cosecant, right? These are the co-partners: sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. Imagine these two are the pairs, right? And then we have the reciprocal ratio. First we see the reciprocal ratio and then we come to write the cot, secant and cosecant. Here we are going to find the reciprocal for cot, secant and cosecant. The reciprocal of cot theta is 1 by tan theta. The reciprocal of secant is 1 by cos theta. And then reciprocal of cosecant is 1 by sin theta. Sir, how we have, is we have any easy method to remember this means, I give you one short idea. See the letter in the third place, the letters in the third place, cot theta, it is T. So the reciprocal is 1 by tan theta. It is secant, the third letter is C. So 1 by cos theta. See, and then cosecant theta, the third letter is S, 1 by sin theta, right? This is the easiest method to recall the reciprocals. So third letter is T, we have 1 by tan theta, third letter C, 1 by cos theta, and third letter is secant, 1 by sin theta. The same term we can be rewrite. If I take this turn to this side means tan theta is equal to, I take this cot theta this side, 1 by cot theta. This is the basic. Hereafter we can rearrange in many different methods to find the formulas, right? And then cos theta is equal to 1 by secant theta, and then sin theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. Replacing this term I take the here and this term I take here. We can rearrange to write this, right? Now using this reciprocal ratio, we are going to write the cot theta, secant theta, cosecant theta ratios. Now see, now using the reciprocal ratio, what is the cot theta reciprocal? Tan 1 by tan theta. If you reciprocal this 1 by tan theta means it will be reciprocal, right? Adjacent side divided by opposite side. So here 1 by opposite divided by adjacent, that is the cot theta, right? And then denominator of denominator turns to numerator, just reciprocal the term. Cot theta is equal to tan theta reciprocal, right? So adjacent divided by opposite. And then secant theta is equal to reciprocal of secant is cos, the third letter. See the cos is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So reciprocal the term. So we get hypotenuse divided by adjacent. Finally cosecant theta is equal to, see the third letter is S, we will have the sin theta is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse side, and reciprocal that we get hypotenuse side divided by opposite side. These are the basic ratios and importance also. Without knowing these ratios, we cannot able to find the sides or angles, right? And one more, tan theta is equal to sin theta divided by cos theta, and cot theta is equal to cos theta divided by sin theta, right? Tan theta is equal to sin divided by cos, cot theta is equal to cos divided by sin. Why we are studying this trigonometric means, by using this triangle we can able to find the other sides by condition one angle and one side's measurement is given, means it is able to find the other two sides. It is able to find the other two sides, but we need one side and one angles compulsory, then only we can able to find, right? Next we see the complementary angles in the second video. Thank you, students.